Australia. This day I talk about the listening in Australia. Welcome. The successful listening can be also the look in a term of the studying and the listening used when not listening. This part is a very important for the teachers. The teacher is the strategy to the listener to can introduce all the information. Okay. Bach said identify two kinds of strategies of the listening. Cognitive strategy said mental activities related comprehension in studying input, said in working memory or a long-term memory of the later retrieval. Comprehension process, studying and memory process, using and rhetorical process. The two first said input. The last output is when information is already output. The methodical cognitive does a consensus and a consensus mental activity in performing and executive function in the management of the cognitive structures, set assessment in the situations, monitoring, self-evaluator, and self-testing. In the other words, what is a cognitive strategies and metacognitive strategies? Cognitive strategies are one type of learning strategy that learner will use in order to learn more successfully. They include repetition, organization, new language, and summarizing memory. And metacognitive strategy referring to method used to help students understand the way that hear. In the other words, it means process designs of the students. Go said show how the metacognitive activities of a planning, monitoring, and evaluating can be applied to teaching of the lesson. Go mentioned three different metacognitive strategies for self-regulation in a learner's listening of the help in the develop in the class. First, planning. This strategy for determine learning objectives and decide that meaning by which the objective can be achieved. General listening develop first. For me, take first, but a me is the most relevant is seek opportunity for listening practice, a specific listening task. And the most important for me is the research language pronunciation necessary for the task. The monitoring. This is a strategy for checking in the process for the cars learning and carry out this task. For me, the most important, check it and seek if the same mistakes are still being made. Second, identify the sources of the most difficult. And third, evaluator. This is a strategy for determining the success of the outcome of the attempt and to learn or complete a learned task. For me, is the most important, as is the effectivity of the learners and practice strategies, assessment overall comprehension of the task.